forever. If you know, if you're in Kansas City, that this is a long. Sorry, guys. It's been a long winter snowy thing. But I got something fun to show you. If you see 21 at the back, Hines. I don't know why Daniel Williams is in there, but watch this. Ready? There he is. He takes it off. Screenplay. And boom. Broke that tackle. And yet he could go all the way. And look, there's the Patriot. There's the Patriot. But then easy dubs just like that. And we're about to bully them some more.
Gonna take a first quarter lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw. Breaks through the contact.
Oh my God, no way.
Into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Come on, Patriots, come at me, dog.
Something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But
dang, this guy doesn't like me.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade
God
expression
dang it.
101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So a jump there.
Let me guess, they accept it.
That's a killer.
Yep.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Chris Jones.
Yeah, come at me, dog.
To make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
The 6 coming, dog.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss
coming
of 1,
for you, dogs.
And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me because it's easy to set up in this booth, right?
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Earl Mitchell with a big
show him.
on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room.
Circle and get open.
And say, just think about what it would be like
to
be up.
Hello, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the pause.
Take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Look at him talk.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes forced out to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Nice.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
Hey, Williams, don't be mad. I'll get you this. I'll get you.
Yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I got you, dog. You get it.
The defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well run and result.
Nice.
6 points.
Touchdown. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this
what is
stage.
up? Welcome to the stream, my guy.
So the Patriots coming in.
Hold up. Yeah, there we go.
Becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns. Not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Watch you just run it all the way back in the third half.
I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great.
Oh, he can't get
Sit down.
Brady will go down. Danny Trevathan.
I don't know either.
For his second sack now here tonight.
Russian.
On third down, Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he's taken down.
You got it.
Able to slip across the 35. Brady to Gronkowski. They make it look easy, don't they? And it's a Patriot first down. On first down, Brady. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Nice.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
Second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's
that's me. I'm calling them plays.
With what they're doing. I think
maybe I should be the coach for the
I
Chiefs.
think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But
okay, buddy.
A lot of time to change things. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on.
Let's go. No way.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race.
No way.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
You know what?
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning the special teams coach.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Nifty move.
No way.
Well, no one was expecting
no
there, but
way.
Two more.
Are you serious?
Lead.
No, just Are you serious, dog? Did my guy just juke out a defensive? Nah, Patriots just suck.
Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that.
My kicker just ran the freaking ball into a touchdown. Someone tell me that I'm not seeing crap.
As it would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
15 seconds, all that remains for this
Did
first
I
half.
actually just get that?
First and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle, and he powers his way up past the 30.
Oh, they call it
Now
timeout.
whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Brady to throw on second down. Slant route caught by Edelman.
What?
There he goes, Julian Edelman. And all the way down to the 26.
They cannot do that again.
Second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt.
No.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we've hit it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he spins through. And now running right through it. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
The music in this game is
lead. Now they have a chance
sick.
to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent
Here you go,
the entire
Kelsey.
halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice
Kelsey,
first half that we've had, guys.
I'm honestly not
Be prepared
even
for some changes.
mad, bro.
We're
He
going to
just,
see 'em when we kick it off in the second half.
no,
See
here you
how
go,
they
here you
handle
go.
any adjustments that might be made defensively.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
For a
No.
big play through the air on second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this.
Dog, you got a
Take the
PS4?
big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. Looking
No way.
downfield for Kelsey.
Take it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
WW2
The
go.
safety, Patrick Chung,
Okay, I got
got
you,
a
of
hand
course.
in, knocked it away.
Okay, put your username down, or you know my username, right? You should just be able to see it, right?
To get his hand on that one,
No.
knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Okay.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there.
Your
They'll
name
go for
is
it on
your
fourth.
PS4 name WW2 Goat?
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
They run. It's Williams. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That pickup
I don't know
goes
if you
for
want to, dog.
25. What a flip of the
Up to you.
script. From 4th down to 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
Let me
there are
finish this
times
ultimate
game is
team and I
about
got you.
patience, isn't it?
I got you.
Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little
Okay.
juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that
Holy
first
crap.
half.
Yeah, and
Let
I
me
know
see
the
this.
great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They're trying to show
Speed,
they can run the
man,
ball,
max
protect this
12,
lead.
10.
Give it to the backs,
Okay, I
play a
got
little
you,
bit
I
of
got
keep
you.
away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good
You got a
philosophy at
mic?
this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Not looking good.
On second down, Williams.
Yeah,
He's to
run.
the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Interference, maybe?
Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Wait, Nah.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the... Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
No. They got me.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line.
And he
chill. He's going to stay right where it is.
I can't believe I just...
They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable.
Yo, dog, I was gonna 1v1 him too, and he just leaves.
I do know this, when you fake
He's
one
scared.
in this situation with that type of
You see him my plays?
especially from the 15-yard line. Oh boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown him a little bit.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
You can go backwards, not forward.
To start a half, other teams just go, okay.
Okay,
these are the
you can
sequence
go
of plays we
forward
want to run.
1.
These things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
So only 1.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
I got you.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. This is a massive...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City.
Yep, I got you. I got you. Okay, I'm back, dog. BRB. Be right back. Using. Got to go to use the bathroom. Got you.
Damian Williams, 66 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and it's got him in the lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a pitch out to Williams. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Steps away. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. Powering his way forward. They give him a gain of 37.
Okay.
I'm not sure how this drive's gonna
Okay,
end,
dog. Give me 4 minutes and 15 minutes, dog, and then we'll verse.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady now on first down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman.
Get down.
The Patriot passing game is rolling.
You got any suggestions for our plays? WW2 GOAT?
He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another
Yo,
first down.
WW2 go. You gotta share the stream with others. No, we gotta build it up.
3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't
Like
it? For
your
them to
friends.
get downfield that quickly, and now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
He'll get it up the middle, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I just gotta finish this game. As long as I this, I win the Super Bowl on my ultimate
This
team.
defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long.
Oof.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Let's go. Randall with
What's the
the
old
stop.
adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah.
Yo, WW2 go. You got a mic on your PS4?
Not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been out
Outside.
playing all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the
I
data
got you.
says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans.
Well, you and I, we think about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. And they will not get a chance.
These announcers don't know what they're talking about. Oh, let's go get some sushi.
Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
Almost that interception.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Give me a minute 56.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about.
No way.
Those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass and want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
He got 29 yards that time.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that
Look at Hill,
space
guys. Look at Hill.
with big guys leading the way. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh my God, Patriots get a freaking...
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A good run that time. They couldn't close him down, and now 9 yards makes for a very different situation on 4th and goal. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
Don't go out of bounds,
after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes in.
Okay, after this, I'm going to need an invite.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
And I have to admit, partner, that I often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's always a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is
okay,
their friend.
yeah.
Usually it's not
Invite me to a
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help